Yo, so recently, my girl, my woman crush Wednesday, Alicia Keys, aka the Barefaced Beauty, dropped her 6th studio album here this past Friday, November 4th.
Yes.
She introduced the album with a track entitled The Beginning. It gives you kind of a soft but rugged piano riff.
Yes.
And she gives some kind of like poetic words on there, like
She spoke her little 2 cent in.
yeah, I was feeling it. And then with the follow-up track, the infamous, the gospel. I'm talking about I couldn't even get past the first probably 15 seconds of it because I kept restarting because it started off and just give you that bounce to it. But she came through and it had like kind of like a rapping, semi-melodic flow to it, and it was just dope. She kind of, you could tell that she was Swiss Beats wife.
I'm glad you said that. Like that, it was just indicative. It's more so like it was Alicia Keys in 2000. It's no way Alicia Keys in 2016.
Exactly,
It's like oh, this is that. It's that. Okay, I'm ready. Like I was that. Like you said, that bounce from the first chord for me. I'm like, it's gonna be. This is gonna be that. That ish right here. So it's like, you get to listening to the subject matter, and it's just great. It's just like it's great to just hear people actually talking about something.
She got substance.
Like we can. Love is always in the air. We can always talk about love, but like she was literally like, Daddy. Daddy was this, and Uncle was. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Like I'm feeling like this is that. Like, all right, let's talk about it. Let's get it over because that's the best way to create conversation in the world.
Absolutely.
Right? Music is. So I just like the way what she did, like with the gospel, with that song in particular. Like that definitely, like, all right, where the rest? I'm gonna let it ride out. Where's this album going?
Yeah. So speaking of the gospel, she also had a short film that she entitled "The Gospel," and which is kind of like a visual to the album. And it's so dope because it kind of give you the aspect of social economics and poverty.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? And it's a question that goes along the short film where I believe the question is what would you have liked people to tell you when you were young? And the responses are, I wish people would have told me not to mess around with, with scrubs and scrub niggas, or you had somebody else that said, I wish somebody would have told me that, to not be afraid of failure.
Yeah.
And
that's a big one.
I just did you get a chance to see it?
I did not get a chance to see it, but I'm just based off what you were saying, like it just that question in itself, like what would you tell your younger person, like your younger self, like that's. If I could tell, I was saying in that conversation tonight, if I could tell my younger self so much stuff about me now, I would be, of course everybody would be better off, but it's just so much that I would learn and so much I would appreciate and so much that you would appreciate about life and about people and about circumstances that would help you shape and move the culture, not just your culture, the culture in general.
So I personally feel like with Alicia Keys dropping this, it makes me feel like we finally getting back to some type of R&B with substance, because not throwing no shade at nobody's favorite artist and nothing like that, but I feel like within the past few years, a lot of the music that's come out, it's extra sexual, and it's just rap singers want to be rappers now, but it's we actually got some substance, some content, and we talking about some stuff that's actually relevant to us in reality. So in comparison to that album, I feel like just that, and then Solange's A Seat at the Table is just soul food. Because
it doesn't come at a better time around Thanksgiving,
you feel what I'm saying? Pun intended.
All pun intended. It couldn't have come at a better time. The Seat at a Table from beginning to end is just an amazing project. And this project as well, from beginning to end, amazing project, substantive. Make sure that it doesn't feel like you said we've been over sexualized for the last 2 years. I love The Weeknd. And I love what he offers to the game, but that's not everything.
It's not.
And that's what all I've been feeling like we have the era of the Trey songs, and I don't want to diss because these are artists that I really enjoy, like the Trey songs and the
Chris
Browns of the world, and like these artists are really good at what they do, but it's just like it's only that they only speak into one part of my soul, and this part is only from 11 to like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. So one thing that I can say that I do appreciate about both of those projects, they're so different and they come at you from 2 different dynamics, because Alicia Keys is hitting you from the area of like, yo, it's raw. We kicking it to you from like the streets, kind of like my perspective of the streets, and then you have Solange, she's coming to you from like the meditated, strong mind of a black woman in 2016. But the fact that it hits you in the soul, once again, no pun intended, is they find a way to intertwine. Now, my thoughts on this album, and I wanted to save this for you because I wanted to see what you would think about this. My final thoughts about this album, I personally feel like this is the Good Kid, Mad City of R&B. Only it's like Good Kid, Mad City meets Crooklyn. You familiar with the movie Crooklyn,
yes,
right?
I am, and it's crazy because that's literally the stance that people have on a seat at a table. Is like that's the Good Kid, Mad City.
You think so?
I can see why you say both. Like either what. Like this is the album that just like for you. Like all right, this is that story. Like you need to. Like it just it makes you feel self-aware. It makes you like it just like that conscious feel. And I hate to just use conscious when like what we're referring to, just trying to know yourself, but like just that conscious feel, like just getting to know each other, getting to know your surroundings and stuff. So like we just need to more so like that seat at the table, which is for me it had that feel too. So like I'm glad. Like it can go neck and neck for me. Like I'm one day, and after this, I'm probably gonna play here right after, and then play seat at the table, and then I'm probably gonna alternate.
So let me ask you this before we close out. I've gotta ask: if you had to give a certain amount of stars out of 5, what are you giving this project?
4.5.
I'm giving it 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm giving it a hard 5.
Ooh.
I'm giving it 5. I'm giving it a solid 5, man. But
I don't even have a good reason now. I don't have it for 5. I just 4.5 just seemed hella appropriate. Like, I just think this is a 4.5 project. It was some stuff I would like. Like I like that. Also that hit quality song too, and like that maybe that's just the mainstream in me too. But like I just be liking that extra, that song that just be like, all right, we can blame this too. Not to say that it has to be like not soulful, but just like I love like what's the song? You Don't Know My Name. Like that's a hit, and it's still substantive. So it's like I'm like we just missed that. Like so that's I get that 4.5.
The way.